Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another Gemstone Legends video, and in this video we have a boosted altar for a new Stellar Dynasty epic NYX who looks awesome. Not referring to the art specifically, the art is cool, but that's not the part that I'm very excited about. So let's take a look here. So at the first level, reduces positive statuses by multiple turns, which is great. Obviously, removing them all would be better, but there's not really a hero that does that. So shortening them is a way to remove them soon, but having an effect over all the positive statuses. And if they only have one turn on them, removing it or lowering it by 2 turns, which you can do when you max with, or actually you don't even need tomes for that, but once you can lower it by 2 turns, then it's just going to disappear. So a lot of the powerful 1-turn things are going to go away very quickly. So I really like this. So first level is reduces the duration of all positive statuses by 2 turns on all enemies. 100% chance to inflict... No, that's the end. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Reduces the duration of all positive statuses by 1 turn on all enemies. So going up to 2 is awesome. 100% chance to inflict sleep on all enemies for 2 turns. 100% chance to inflict decreased defense on all for 3 turns. Those go up to reduces positive statuses by 2, sleep for 3, and 100% chance to inflict decreased defense on all enemies for 4 turns. That's awesome. Sleep is so helpful. So having it on a better hero. Notice that her base speed is not as high as it is for some of the other heroes. So like a hero such as Virgo has a very high base speed. So getting her speed up to be really fast is not that hard. This hero has higher than average for most standard heroes, but it's not anything crazy. So I find that I like to build heroes like this for speed and accuracy, and then prioritize defense and HP as much as possible. That's what I do with, what's her name? Inula. So looking at the passive skill, level 1 grants protective shield on an ally with the lowest HP, or on the ally with the lowest HP, based on 10% of target's max HP for 3 turns when dealing damage with gemstones to an enemy affected by sleep. So say it's her turn, she's charged, you fire her. Everyone's asleep now. You have to hit someone, right? So that's just a given that generally on her turn, someone's going to have sleep because you've probably just fired her because she's astral, and you're going to have to pick someone. Usually I pick the person with the furthest away turn, wake them up, and that means you're going to be healing an ally with protective shield when doing that. So that's a win-win. I mean, it'd be better not to wake someone up, but that's just not an option. Res of all enemies decreased by 10, accuracy of all allies increased by 20%, and then the typical astral monogain thing. So when this is maxed out, protective shield based on 20% for just 3 turns, but that's still pretty good. Res of all enemies decreased by 20, which is significant. Accuracy of all allies increased by 30. So I really like this hero. Having that kind of sleep, especially with defense down, fits into a lot of teams, and especially being astral, you don't have to prioritize matching her color. When I use Inula, her monogain is 25, which is really awesome, but I have to then go out of my way to match blues, and generally I'm matching 3 blues, moving another blue over, and then matching that 4th blue. So I'm not gaining any other mana. With her, she's just going in the background. So I think she's going to be extremely useful, especially to have multiple copies. The tough part is that the boost is only 25% for epic heroes. So there's not a guarantee. I'm still going to go for it because I have plenty of copies of Celeste. Now I will get some more dupes, I'm sure, in the process, but to land this hero would be really awesome because I think she's going to be super good in a lot of different kinds of teams. I mean, sleep is just really helpful, and with all this other stuff going on is especially good. So let's pop over to the altar and hope we can get lucky. All right, so unfortunately you cannot wish list astral heroes, even epics, so there's no way of boosting your chance aside from just using more scrolls or just hoping you get lucky. So 25% chance. I'm not loving the odds, but again, this hero is so awesome in so many different teams and, you know, cheaper to level up, etc., that I feel like I've got to go for her and just hope we get lucky. It's possible we could get especially lucky and get another legendary, so that's always an opportunity lurking there, but I would really, really like to have NYX. So let's hope we get lucky. I'm not sure how many scrolls I'm prepared to use, but let's cross that bridge when we come to it. Come on, no, Umi. A fantastic hero, still. I don't want to undersell her. I would say Celeste and Umi are probably with Calum, or not Calum, or is his name Calum? I forget. The Taunt 4-star Astral Taunt hero is really awesome as well. I really like him. So they all just do different things. It's hard to rank them because one is a mana boosting healer, one is a strong taunt hero, and one is a damage dealing dot hero. So not comparable in that sense, but yeah, those are probably my 3 favorites. Let me know if you like any of the other epics, especially. I haven't delved into all of them just because tomes are harder to come by. But if you have one that you particularly like or one in a specific team, let me know. I would like to hear about that. Okay, let's roll those dice again. It's funny that it's harder to get an epic. With a legendary, you get a 50% boost. Yes! Thank you. Oh, thank you. All right, awesome. I don't know why I'm especially excited about this hero, even compared to some of the legendaries that came out. Maybe I just have a soft spot for, defense down is just fantastic. Having like sort of a dispel mechanic, there's a lot of positive statuses that have like 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, and they're very good, but being able to reduce those by 2 right away is going to just wipe some of them out. So that's like a large dispel. You know, in this game, you can't just remove all positive statuses. You can remove 1, 2, maybe 3. So this is a good way of getting around that. It's not going to work for some of the longer ones, but if you can keep firing her, then it's going to work quite well. I want to do one other comparison too in a second too. Like, these heroes are hard to gauge how many tiles it takes to charge them because their mana gain is much lower than most other heroes, and they have their mana gain decreased by another percentage as part of their special skill and what their progress is on tomes. So I want to look into that more in a second, comparing to Capre, who I have more experience with. Okay, so yeah, she would be great on a team with like Board King or something. I have a feeling there's going to be a good hero coming out soon with Board King and some other interesting stuff that you might want to keep your eyes out for. You didn't hear it from me. Okay, and then the other, increased accuracy on a team. Love that. She has some great things going on to build a team around her, so I'm so happy I got her. Let's go to Lexicon real quick, take a look at Capre and see how they compare in terms of mana gain, or just the mana gain generally of Astral Heroes. Okay, so if we look at some of our favorites, he's got a mana gain of 15, so definitely better. Is that consistent? Wow, 12 for Aries. That's the worst I can recall. 14 for Cancer. We already looked at Capre. What is Virgo? 16. That's the best so far. Another 13 there. 17. Scorpius. 17 for Sagittarius. I don't love him. We've played the top guild with the teams that have him on there, and like, I think you got to have him with like Golden Cyclone or Hope or something like that to try to just keep the shots going. But he doesn't hit super hard. I was a little underwhelmed by him. All right, in terms of epics are just going to be lower for sure. Okay, Calum, very good at 17. 19, holy shit. I was completely wrong. Celeste has the highest mana gain so far. Umi 17. Interesting. The epics are faster. I thought they were just going to be worse. So 13 is definitely pretty low. So you're really going to want to put tomes into her to, affect this mana gain decreased by effect, and or use something like Board King or, someone else to boost her mana. But you can factor that into the team that you make, keeping in mind that sleep to all is fantastic. Being able to get high accuracy on her is important, and as high a speed as you can. And yeah, very excited about that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below to any of the stuff that I discussed in this video, and especially to this new hero. If you've watched this far and you're not currently playing Gemstone Legends, there are download links in the description that will give you a free starter bonus that you will not get if you join just from the App Store. So make sure to download from one of these links, get your free bonus, a bit of a head start in the game, and come see why like 40,000 people from Empires and Puzzles have come to play, because it's a great game with a lot of good stuff going on, and the more the merrier. So yeah, download links in the description for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and want to show some support for the channel. It really does help out a lot. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.